Motorweek is made possible by Tire Rack.
Long before domestic brands put luxury and off-road prowess in the same sentence, there was Great Britain's Range Rover. The large upper-crust 4x4s of the Land Rover empire were and still are the all-terrain choice of royalty. But Land Rover has never been able to infuse a small utility with that same posh and capable mix. Neither the Freelander nor the LR2 were a success here. So in the best tradition, they're trying again. Welcome to the Range Rover Evoque. The ultra-modern looking 2012 Land Rover Range Rover Evoque utility is available as both a sleek 3-door and as an only slightly more conservative 5-door crossover. We chose the sportier 3-door for our test as it is truly unlike anything else in the small utility segment. Riding on a compact wheelbase of 104.8 inches, about 3 inches less than the Range Rover Sport, the unibody Evoque looks more sport coupe than crossover. Our 3-door Stornoway gray paint job is one of the more sedate colors of the 12 available. And while the white roof is optional, the full fixed panoramic glass panel that it surrounds is standard. Clearly, designers put a lot of their passion into the Evoque's design, with a fast windshield, rising belt line, wraparound greenhouse, and optional 20-inch wheels. It even looks sporty from the rear, with a high-mounted spoiler, small clear lens taillights, and lower rear diffuser. The thunder under the hood comes from a small but potent 2-liter i4. Turbocharged and direct injected, it puts out a stout 240 horsepower and 251 pound-feet of torque. Mated to a standard 6-speed automatic transmission, it was good for a swift 0 to 60 time of just 6.7 seconds at our test track. The quarter mile passed in an equally spirited 15.1 seconds at 92 miles per hour. There's no turbo lag at launch, and steady power with firm shifts made for an enjoyable trip down the 1320. It still sounds like a 4-cylinder, but a good one. Steering is electric assisted and provided a nice firm feel and quick turn-ins through our slalom course. The back end is a little looser than we'd like, but it does help you rotate this ute in a hurry. And the optional Magna Ride damping system with active dynamics in sport setting keeps body roll to a minimum. Evoque buyers will have a choice of 3 exterior and interior design themes: pure, premium, and dynamic. Our top-of-the-line Dynamic sported nice-looking leather throughout, with contrasting stitching and aluminum trim. Seats are comfortable, and there's more room in the cabin than it first appears, which is also the case in the rear. The 3-doors folding back seats are not the easiest to access. The 5-door solves this issue, but once you're in, there's an unexpected amount of space, including legroom. But where utility vehicles are concerned, there's always a price for style. Behind the standard power liftgate, you'll find room for just 19.4 cubic feet of cargo. Folding the rear seats will get you 47.6 cubic feet of space, but both numbers are among the worst in class. While we all know Range Rovers see much more pavement than dirt, there is a heritage to uphold. And all Evoques come with a full-time all-wheel drive system with an electronically controlled hall deck center differential to nearly instantly distribute power where it's needed most. Also standard is Land Rover's terrain response system, with settings for snow or slippery conditions, rutty trails, and sand. With hill descent control, gradient release control, high ground clearance, and steep approach and departure angles, the Evoque is certainly capable of more than most buyers will ever throw at it. Ride quality falls more to the sporty side of the sport luxury equation, with a solid composure that gives the Evoque the feeling of a much larger SUV. Government fuel economy ratings are 18 city and 28 highway. We averaged a fine 25.8 miles per gallon of premium fuel. The energy impact score is an average one at 15.6 barrels of oil consumed per year, while producing a carbon footprint of 8.5 annual tons of CO2. Regrettably, all this style and luxury does not come cheap, with a base price of $44,995 for the coupe. The 5-door is actually cheaper, starting at $41,995. Both are pricey for compact utes, but are also extremely well equipped. The 2012 Land Rover Range Rover Evoque is as much form as function, and it's a great form at that. But moreover, the elusive goal of mixing Range Rover luxury with Land Rover capability in a small utility seems to have been achieved. And that alone ensures that this proper import will evoke a lot of attention.